hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Well, it's the start of the week, and over the weekend, we've been getting a lot of queries about dry fasting and intermittent fasting. And a lot of people now are moving from just their pursuit of weight loss to overall wellness. People are like, yep, we've struggled too long with diets and exercise programs with a long-term goal of being just to lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. And there's a whole load of other people who focus on wellness. And when you focus on your overall wellness, guess what? If you have excessive weight, you start to lose it. It's as simple as that. If your body's carrying excessive body fat, you tend to lose it when you start to focus on your overall wellness. You see, the human body is one. You got to look at it 360 degrees. You can't just look at the kidney alone when there's a kidney problem. You can't just look at the heart. Today, everyone knows that everything is interconnected with each other. There's a problem with high blood pressure. It's not a cardiovascular problem alone. There's a potential threat to your kidneys. There's a possibility you have diabetes. There's a possibility of your diabetes and high blood pressure damaging your kidney. So you see, gone are the days where you can only look at one body part like you're a car, and you take a car for servicing and you check part by part. No, you're not a car. You're a human piece of machinery, all beautifully, combined and intertwined with each other. Every function is interdependent on one another. So when you look at wellness as a whole, everything starts to get better. There are people who only say, hey, Luke, I need a diet plan only for my skin. Hey, Luke, I need a diet plan only for my gut, for my brain, for my hair. Well, whatever they ask for, the approach has to be on everything. If you have a problem with your skin, you have a problem with your gut. You have a problem with your hair, you have a problem with your gut. You see, everything's interchanged. So that's where fasting comes in. Fasting is therapeutic. And of course, if you look on social media, most people have made it into a fad, into a competition. It's all about how many hours I did and all of that stuff. Not necessary. Today, we're going to go back to the simple basics, and I'm going to leave all of you with one simple challenge. One simple challenge. I mean, you can take up my other challenges on Instagram, but on Facebook today, I'm launching one challenge, which I'm going to explain, and it's going to change your life. Okay? And if it doesn't change your life, that's okay. Maybe fasting isn't for you. There's something else out there for you. We're talking about dry fasting today, and we're talking about sunrise to sunset. 12 simple, beautiful, powerful hours. Now, I understand. If you can't do the early dinner and the sunset, then okay, maybe you want to try it twice in a week on your weekend. That's up to you. One solution can't solve everyone's problems, but do your best. Okay? After sunset, or within an hour after sunset, have your last meal and your last glass of water. This means that during the day, from the time you wake up till evening, you're going to hydrate yourself. You're going to finish your 8 to 12 glasses, which is usually what is enough for most people. Of course, unless you have instructions from your doctor to be on a water restriction because of a kidney problem, a lung problem, or whatever. Obviously, that's common sense. For everyone else, anywhere between 8 to 10 to 12 to 14 glasses of water is more than sufficient, also depending on the kind of physical activity. You're a long distance runner, you're going to need more water. Your workout was more intensive, you live in an area where it's hotter, you're going to need more water. So make an informed decision, okay? Make an informed decision, use a little bit of vitamin C, which is called common sense, okay? 8 to 12 to 14 maximum is best for most people, okay? Now, you're going to stop eating your food and you're going to start drinking water at sunset or within an hour after sunset. And then you go through 12 beautiful hours of not eating and not drinking. Now, what if you do feel thirsty by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock? Okay, you're not going to die of dehydration because you've hydrated yourself during the day. You're probably going to feel hungry and thirsty because of habit. Okay, your body's used to you drinking water. It has a memory. It's used to you eating food at a particular time. It has a memory, and it's going to wonder what's wrong and give you that kind of craving. Ignore it. Of course, if your blood pressure's falling and you're feeling like you're going to faint and all, just break the fast and drink water. As simple as that. Okay, get through the first day. A little bit of, fighting with those feelings. The second day will be a little bit easier. The third day will be a breeze. The fourth day, you'll wonder why you haven't done this for the longest time. Okay, so sunset to sunrise, no water, no food. If you need to take your medications, plan it in such a way, if your doctor allows to finish it with your meal or within that 1 hour after sunset, and then take your first medication, like if it's a thyroid, after sunrise, when you finish your 12 hours. Now in this 12 hours, the first night you may not sleep really well. Although most people sleep way better when they dry fast or they intermittent fast, it's okay. It's just one day. All right? Stop instant gratification. Stop feeling that everything should happen your way and easy. It isn't easy always. First day, second day, third day, it'll be a breeze. The second day may be a breeze. The first day, most of you will go through without feeling a problem. Okay? And then when it's sunrise, after sunrise, you can have your first glass of water and then you can break your fast. If you're not thirsty and you're not hungry, okay, truly, not because your friends are doing it, okay, go on for the 13th hour or the 14th hour, but don't push yourself. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you enough. Break the water fast or break my food fast. Do this for 5 to 6 days in a row. And I'll tell you what you can expect. You can expect your sugar cravings to come down, your caffeine cravings to come down, your appetite to come down. You start wanting to eat your meals at regular intervals because that's when your body starts getting trained into a cycle to ask you for food. Okay, your energy levels are going to go way high. Your clarity, your mental focus. If you've been struggling to meditate, you're going to be meditating way, way better. Simple benefits. Okay, this is not my invention. The Jains do it. The Muslims do it. The Catholics do it on certain days. It's existed for the longest time, but we've been too busy drowning in complication. We've been too busy drowning in science, waiting for science to tell us what the next best thing to do, which is not wrong. If we're doing something dangerous, we want science to save us. But if it's something like common sense and wisdom that, hey, we're all eating too much and eating less is actually going to be better for us, guess what? You need wisdom, not science. So the whole point is, but you know, for everyone out there whose life depends on science and they don't make a move without science, there's also a lot of science with dry fasting, and it's all up over there in all of the medical and all of the scientific websites, properly documented the scientific benefits of dry fasting, intermittent fasting, and everything if you do it the right way and you don't make it a fad. Your skin is going to start glowing. Your hair's going to get better. Now, if you have a very severe autoimmune condition or you have a really out of control thyroid gland, fasting may not be your best bet. But you can start with 8 hours. Be gentle on your system. Usually 12 hours is easy and gentle on everyone's system. But like I said, everyone is different. Remember bio-individuality. If it suits you, great. Doesn't suit you, do not do it. The beauty of this compared to people who do 17, 18, 24 hours, but they start at 1 in the morning, the next day they start at 10 in the night. No, those are broken rhythms of fasting. You want to follow the circadian rhythm and you want to go sunrise to sunset. Sorry, sunset to sunrise. Do this for the next 5 days. Okay, and we'll have another call next Monday to actually discuss how each of you felt. We have people with arthritis whose pains have literally disappeared. And it's not me saying it. If you go on the website and check testimonials of people who have put in pictures and their stories of fasting, even I was surprised. Like, wow, is it really that powerful that your pain can come down? And then the science backs it up. Yeah, Luke, when you fast the right way, what comes down? Inflammation. What causes pain? Inflammation. So you see, there are people who have reversed their type 2 diabetes with gentle fasting and lifestyle. At the same time, some people who are highly diabetic, you may need to eat at regular intervals before you actually start to break into a fast. There have been people with severe acidity. The moment they started the circadian fasting, the acidity disappeared. For some people, it got worse. So they have to gradually get into fasting. Maybe not keeping long gaps between meals for someone highly acidic. You'll have to find out if that works for you or it works against you. But eventually lead unto the understanding that we are eating too much, we are eating too often, with too few gaps in between us, and the portions are all over the place. And that's why we have hormonal issues and everything else. So the beauty is, don't put yourself into a box. You don't need to be into a box. You can't put physiology, chemistry, biology, and human intelligence into a box, like a 16-8 or a 17 whatever. No, you find your niche. Most people get the best results in 12 hours. Some get it in 13, some get it in 15, some get it in 18. It's up to you. Don't look left and right to see what everyone's doing. You decide your fast, start it, and observe. Ask yourself questions. How did I feel today after 12 hours? What's my energy levels? Like, am I feeling light? Am I feeling less bloated? Is my gut getting better? Great. How do I feel after 13 hours? So you do self-introspection with yourself, not with the world out there. Okay, no one, not even myself can tell you how many hours of fasting is good for you. But I can encourage you to listen to your body and let your body tell you exactly what's right for you. So are you in? The next week's going to be beautiful. I just broke my fast. I started yesterday and I did like 16 hours of a beautiful, 14 hours of a beautiful dry fast, and then I intermittent fasted with water for about 3 hours later because I wasn't hungry. So the beauty of dry fasting is if you're thirsty, break it. And if you're not hungry, continue fasting with water. So it's called an integrated fast between dry and wet. So that works beautifully for you. And then you break it when your body really tells you to break it. The way to break a dry fast, simple. Water first, you can add a little bit of lemon, you can have a date, you can have a bowl of fruit, whatever. Let it line your stomach, and then you can slowly ease into your breakfast or your brunch or whichever meal it is time for you to have. Have a great week, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you. And remember, if you are doing intermittent fasting with water, it is only water. It is no green tea, it is no lemon water, it is no coffee. That is the easy way to do it, and that is not fasting. Okay, if you're doing dry fasting, then that's the most foolproof way, because there's no liquid that goes into your system and there's no food that goes into your system. So try it out. 12 hours, sunset to sunrise. You break it in 8 hours, give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Tomorrow try 9 hours, and then try 10 hours. And if you find your niche at 12 hours, I can guarantee you everything is going to change. And that approach that I spoke about on wellness, that's your first step. Holistic wellness starts with the way we fast. And a lot of people may not be able to fast, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you're going to be unhealthy. If fasting doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean that you have lost a tool to be emotionally, physically, spiritually, intellectually, or mentally strong. Find your niche. Have a great day, everyone.